guys, I'm Carson Racich with LUTV News, and I am currently in quarantine. So I am sitting in quarantine for the next 14 days due to the fact that my teammates and roommates tested positive for COVID-19. I am the only one on my team and in my household that tested negative. So that's a little blessing in disguise, I guess you could say, is A, I don't have the virus and I'm not suffering from it, but on the downfall side is I have to do 14 days in quarantine compared to everyone who tested positive who is only 10 days. This is because of the fact that we don't know how long, if I was exposed to it, if I'm going to ever develop symptoms or test positive for it. So they technically say the incubation period is 14 days compared to someone who has it. They don't know how long they've had it, so they're only 10. As far as what I've been doing in quarantine, I haven't been doing very much. That is to say the least. I've done nothing but watch Netflix. I've watched the entire season of Schitt's Creek. I've watched, I think, Tiger King over again. I've watched the entire season of The Goldbergs, American Housewife, The Middle, Modern Family, just all those little sitcoms that I don't get to watch throughout the year just because of the little time that I have as a student athlete. It's kind of nice being able to like call home and say like, hey, did you guys watch this episode? Did you get to do this and see this? And remember that one time, you know, when I was little, like this episode relates to us so much. It's just been really nice to have that little sentimental value and just be able to like connect with my family in a sense. As far as watching TV, like I have downloaded Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, Amazon Prime, all the different stations just because of the fact like I feel like I'm gonna run out of things to watch. So that's definitely taken up a lot of my time in quarantine. Another thing that I've done is I've done a little bit of working out, not as much as I typically like to do. I have a membership at Planet Fitness, but because I'm in quarantine, I'm not allowed to leave. And because I live with roommates, I can't really leave my four walls. So I've done a little bit of like ab workouts, but the little workouts that I've done have made a big impact on my body because I have not been doing anything at all since we were put into quarantine. So like maybe 3 sets of something is making my stomach hurt so bad just because it's motion that my body hasn't seen lately. So it's definitely been helpful to like feel like I'm actually doing something in a sense. And then as far as schoolwork goes, I'm so thankful that a lot of my classes are Zoom instead of hands-on in this sense because I'm not falling as far behind as I would in a hands-on class. So I've been able to talk to my professors and make sure that I'm staying up to date on a lot of things. Since I'm not sick, I've been able to stay up on all of my homework for as much as I can. It's a little difficult when I need questions asked and I don't get those asked right away just because of the situation I'm in. Or like with LUTV News, it's been difficult to schedule interviews or get packages done. It's a little unfortunate, but you know what? I have to do what I have to do in order to keep myself safe and to keep everyone else safe. I don't really want to catch the virus by going out somewhere, or you know, if I happen to touch the same surface as my roommate who's positive, if I catch it and I go out somewhere being stupid, I really want to avoid that. As far as living with people who are COVID positive, it's been difficult, let me tell you that. I can't leave my four walls just because of the fact that I don't know what my roommates have been touching or where their trackings are. So we don't share a bathroom anymore. My 2 positive roommates share a bathroom in the master room, and then I have my own bathroom. Everyone is made to wear a mask if they leave their room. So if you go out to the kitchen, the common area, and the dining room, everyone has to wear a mask, but we try to limit it to 1 person at a time. And for those who are positive, they have to wear gloves and hand sanitize or Lysol everything they touch just to track everything and make sure like there's nothing left behind. Because the last thing they want to do is give me the virus, and the last thing I want to do is catch it. So we've all been really good about sanitizing things, making sure we're skipping each other's paths and whatnot. One of my favorite times of the day is we get 5 minutes where I go to the end of the hallway and they come out of their room just to the door frame and we all kind of say hi and ask how each other's doing.
Good.
So that's been some of the only human interaction I've had besides getting to FaceTime a bunch of friends that I haven't talked to in a while. But it's, for the most part, hasn't been as bad as what most people think, but I will say for being an athlete who's now missing out on their season is really detrimental because I can't go out and practice and do the things that I want to do that I've been doing daily. So I'm taking this time to catch up on sleep since being a student athlete, you're asked to do a lot with workouts and being at mandatory meetings and practices and tournaments. So I'm taking this time to really just relax and focus on myself and trying just to make this situation the best as it can be, even though I've done nothing but complain the entire time I've been in here, and it hasn't been that many days yet. So it is bound to be a long 14 days, but hopefully it is only 14 days and not 24 with a positive test at the end. But as far as things being said, I am trying to take it one day at a time and trying to make the most out of it.